Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and where you're watching me from. How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing good, right? Welcome back again this morning. Yesterday night, we had a fruitful discussion, and today again, we are back again. I hope you guys are all doing good. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the channel of truth. We spill the truth the way it's supposed to be. We say it without fear or favor. We do not massage people's ego here. We speak truth into power. That is what this channel is meant for. This channel is not meant for the weak, it's meant for the brave. So if you are joining us for the first time, you will have to bear with us to hear the truth. And if you're joining us for the first time, please make sure that you share the live broadcast. If share the live broadcast, please, and also put on your notification button and as well comment where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from and share the broadcast. Share it on your WhatsApp, share it on your TikTok, share on your Facebook, share on your Instagram, your WeChat, WhatsApp status, WhatsApp channel, your Snapchat, Twitch, and all the rest of social media. We need wider audience. We need people to hear the truth. Most especially Nigerian. Most especially today, I'm going to be centering my message on Nigerian politics, state of Nigerian politics, state of Nigerian politics. So if you're joining us for the first time, share the broadcast. Please do me a favor by sharing the broadcast. Subscribe to the channel. Comment where you're watching from. I will give you a shout out. And as well, subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification. God bless you. I'm very, very happy that. Okay, thank you very much, Jenna Ortega. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. I see you, Coste. Where are you watching from, please? Okay, the channel is all about, like I said, it's all about humanity. We talk about we stand for justice, fairness, and equity. We speak for the voiceless. So that is what the channel is meant for. So if you're joining us for the first time, God bless you for joining us. Please do us a favor by sharing the broadcast and as well subscribe to the channel and give me thumbs up as well. You know, comment where you're watching from and as well um, put on your notifications so that you'll be able to know when I come live. I come live every morning, 9 a.m. and every evening, 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. I'm not the one behind. This is Ibrahim Traoré. Ibrahim Traoré, a Burkina Faso president who is turned to be a hero in Africa today. So that is the person behind me. Hope you can see him clear. He's the comrade, the hope of every African youth that has been turning Burkina Faso around. Doing great things in Burkina Faso and as well, you know, putting Burkina Faso on the map. So that is who he is. Ibrahim Traoré is Burkina Faso president. Burkina Faso is in was in West Africa until when they were separated from West Africa to Sahel states. So yeah. So where are you watching from? Please comment where you're watching from. If you're joining us for the first time, comment where you're watching from, and feel free to ask questions. We are open. Our arms are open to welcome any question and opinions. So feel free in the comment section, ask your questions and opinion, and throw in your opinions respectfully. I see Emmanuel Onuzurike. Thank you for joining us. Are you here for the first time? Please, if you're here for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and comment where you're watching from, and as well, put on your notification. Thank you, my brother from Lagos. Thank you so much. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Share the broadcast. Even this message is centered on Nigerians. I want more of Nigerian youth to be on this live broadcast so that they can be able to hear me and hear me well, because we are going to speak truth into power. It is time for us to start calling a spade, and stop romancing and massaging the ego of our politicians and start making them feel superior over us. You know, I always tell people, okay, our politicians are our servants. We are not slaves to them. They are our servant. We elected them into office to go and serve us. So seeing politicians as if they are different kind of human being is like a slap on every African's face. So we must have to hold them accountable. Like I said, I always say this. For instance, if you see what is going on in Burkina Faso, you get to understand that this is, like I said, Ibrahim Traoré is sending a strong message to every reasonable African youth, making every reasonable African youth to get to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable. He took a step 2023 to reclaim power from these caterpillars and tanker worms, to reclaim power from these scavengers, from these criminals in power. He took this bold step without minding losing his life. And at the end of the day, it turned out good. And he's doing amazingly well in Burkina Faso today. Like I said, people have been, the Westerners have been selling propaganda on the media, houses, buying journalists, African journalists, to sell propaganda against him, painting him like as if he's a dictator. But if you have gone to Burkina Faso recently, you'll get to agree with me that Ibrahim Traoré is doing what no African president in the history of Africa, there's no African president that have done what Ibrahim Traoré have done in Burkina Faso in the short space of 2 years in power. There's no African president. In fact, started from the history of Africa, go through the history of Africa, there is no president in Africa that have done what Ibrahim have done in Burkina Faso within the space of 2 years. A country that nothing was made available, no fund was made available to him in his disposition, no resources, nothing was made available to him. He took over power. This is one of the reasons why I keep telling telling Africans, listen, let me tell you, there's no reason why any African child should go to bed hungry. There is no reason. There is no reason why any African child should go to bed hungry. Because if you talk about resources, God blessed Africa with enough resources that should sustain us, make us live better than Europeans. That is the reason why, after Second World War, let me tell you one history that is not on the mainstream, on the media, that you will not see anywhere in the history. Let me bust your brain. Will you agree with me that after Second World War, Europe was rebuilt? Let me tell you, Europe was rebuilt with 70% of African resources. Africans contributed over 70% to rebuild Europe. Europe is what it is today with the help of Africans. But you, as an African child, as an African man, African citizen, will you be able to go to Europe without visa? The answer is no. Even when they are in your country, I don't know where the country you are coming from. When they are in your country, exploiting your resources to their country, they will build their embassies in your country. Their embassies is in your own soil, is on your soil. When you go to their embassy and ask them that and tell them that you need a visa to travel to their country, they will ask you to pay visa fee and bring in your legal documents. When you provide those things, you will agree with me that they will deny you the visa and still deny giving you the fund of that visa fee. The visa fee is gone. Your visa will not be granted in your own soil. And people keep quiet and nothing is being done. Our government feel like it is normal. They exploit us in all ramifications, both our resources, our finances. They subject us into inhuman condition. Okay, for instance, in Burkina Faso today, in Burkina Faso, France government has been present in Burkina Faso for the past 27 years. Even after the colonization, after Burkina Faso regained freedom, after when they regained freedom, I think they regained freedom, I think 1960 something or thereabout. I can't remember exactly. But after they regained freedom, will you agree with me that that France still was in charge, was responsible and in charge of Burkina Faso's resources? They were taking Burkina Faso's resources for over 30 years of the presence of France in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso cannot be proud of 3,000-kilometer paved road. Burkina Faso had everything that you can think of. They have gold. The refineries were not built. The refinery to refine the gold was not. There's no refinery in Burkina Faso that to refine gold. They will exploit these resources, take it to their country, and build refinery in their own country, creating jobs in their own country, and abandon Burkina Faso in a kind of a sorry state that people hardly eat 3 square meals a day in Burkina Faso, a country that has everything. And Ibrahim Traoré looked upon his country and he said, no, I will have to take a bold step. And he took a bold step and reclaimed all the mining sites. He did not just reclaim all the mining sites. He bought the mining site back from them and asked them to leave and asked their military to leave. And they left. What did they do? They started fighting him because they had no other choice. They started fighting him. They started labeling him a dictator with the help of Ouattara of Ivory Coast, an old fool that have sold his conscience. This is one of the reasons why I told you African leaders are our problem. Our problems are our leaders. That is the reason why the West will support a 90-year-old man to win an election, because they know their brain is analog. Their brain is no longer functioning. They don't want the youth because they know the youth brain, our brain is hot. They don't want the youth to be in power. They don't want Africa to change. They don't want anything good from Africa. So that is the reason why they will support these old fools to take charge and dominate the country. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Look at what is happening in my own country. Look at what is happening in my own country. Over 200 people were massacred on the 13th of June, 2025, in this 21st century. Over 200 people, children were born alive to ashes. A country that does not have war. There's no war going on in Nigeria. Just that it's few individuals, they call them Fulani people, came to Benue State and killed, maim, rape, murder, and burn people into ashes and destroy properties. And nothing happened. Nothing happened. There's no arrest has been made for the past 48 hours. No arrest has been made till now. No arrest has been made till now. And mind you, this is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is not the third time. It has been going on and on and on and on and on. It has been going on for long. The other day was Plateau. Over hundreds of people were massacred and there was massive mass burial in Plateau State. It's happening every month. The other day was Enugu State. The other day was Katsina. The other day was Kaduna. Every day. The other day was Ondo. Every day. It's a reoccurrence incident. Every day it is happening. Every day, every time. There's no day you will wake up without hearing negative news. And I keep asking, where are our security agents? Our security agencies, where are they? President did nothing. And these people go scot-free. Look at what happened Boko Haram has been killing people, rendering soldiers useless, and killing our soldiers, killing our mother, our people in Benue State and other northern states, killing a lot of people. Our brave soldiers that were able to capture them, some of them are alive. Capture some of these people are alive. To show government that they are working. That is why they capture them alive, expecting government to do the needful. What are you supposed to do to a terrorist? What is the function? What is the job of government to do to terrorists? Is it not to prosecute them and put them where they belong? If it is to execute them or to throw them inside jail for life. But you know what Nigerian government did? Nigerian government kept them well in a rehabilitation home, be paying them salary every month for years after the capturing. And at the end of the day, they were reintegrated back to the society. Do you know the most painful part of it? After reintegrating these people back to the society, Boko Haram came back stronger in Benue State. Boko Haram now is back. Boko Haram, that for the past few years, we've not been hearing Boko Haram, this Boko Haram now. Now they are back in Benue State after releasing these people back to the society. It is very sad. It is very sad. How are we going to be continue tolerating this kind of sad situation, enduring, suffering, and hoping for better tomorrow, while the tomorrow never comes? I've never in any way support coup. I believe in rule of law, but as we speak, there's no law in Nigeria. Even if you believe in rule of law, there's no law in Nigeria because the judiciary has been compromised. The judiciary system has been compromised. In fact, the three arms of government has been compromised. The legislatures have been compromised. That is why they sign any kind of budget. You are signing budget. You cannot sign budget to at least to build hospitals for people. Build hospitals for your citizens, world-class hospitals. Look at Burkina Faso of yesterday. Go to Burkina Faso. What they do is to come, pay blocks, these big blocks, pay media houses and pay, what's it called, the journalists to come to the air and tell you that Ibrahim Traoré is a dictator. Ibrahim Traoré is this. He subjected Burkina Faso into abject poverty and this and that. Those are fallacies. Those are lies from the pit of hell. I'm living close to Burkina Faso. So it's not like it's not a hearsay. There's not even a 10 years old African child knows Ibrahim Traoré. He's doing amazingly well. Burkina Faso within the space of 2 years, a leader that is intentional, a leader that really want to work, a leader that came selflessly, not for his own personal interest. Will it be a big deal for Ibrahim Traoré to decide to say, okay, let me settle with France, let me settle with America. By the way, let me just fit my family fine. America or France will come and give him $10 billion, tell him to go and sit in France, give him mansion in France, give him citizens in France, and he'll take his family and relatives to France and have life there and abandon Burkina Faso. But he don't want to do that. He has his people at heart. Within the space of 2 years, Ibrahim Traoré, after 20-something years of France presence in Burkina Faso, they cannot boast of 3,000 kilometer paved road. Today, Ibrahim Traoré, after 2 years, Ibrahim Traoré has been able to build 5,000 kilometer paved road. 2 years, in the space of 2 years. 5,000 kilometer paved road. Do you know what he did that bust my brain? Do you know the most amazing thing that he did? He looked around, he said, no, these foreign contractors have been ripping us off, has been delaying the project, and this is not what I want. I think we can do this. My people, I think we can do this. You know what he did? He asked all the foreign contractors to go. He terminated their contract and asked them to leave with immediate effect. They left. Do you know what he did? He went and purchased over 1,000 machines, heavy machines for road construction, over 1,000. You can imagine ordinary grader, a grader. Do you know how much a grader costs? Where is he getting those money, those funds? As I'm talking to you now, Burkina Faso is a project site. Work is going on 24/7. He purchased over 1,000 machines for road construction. And do you know the funny thing that he did? He did not go outside to go and employ foreigners or bring expatriates. What he did is he trained his people. He took them out for training, how to use those heavy machines. And now, as I'm talking to you now, Burkina Faso has National Road Construction Company. National Road Construction. They are fixing their road by themselves. There's no foreign contractor. There is no story. They give you, they pay this one money, he go and do. Let me tell you one thing in Nigeria. There's one thing that will bust your brain in Nigeria. Do you know the reason why road construction wastes time in Nigeria? It is because when a foreign contractor comes and they award a contract to him of 1 billion, right? Do you know that contractor will have to settle the governor, settle the local government chairman, settle the councillors, settle the House of Rep, settle the House of Senate, settle every single person. After the settlement, you see that after 1 billion, you see that what would be left with him is 300 million. What can he do with 300 million? He can only abandon the project. He can only abandon the project. Hello, mommy. You don't reach? I'm all right. I'm on live broadcast. Yeah, I'll call you later. So he can only abandon the project. All he can do is to abandon the project, but because the money that is made available for him to do the job was used for settlement. And the one available in his disposition cannot be enough to even do 2-kilometer road. It cannot be enough. So he decided to ask them to leave. As we speak now, there are construction of bridges in Burkina Faso. It's not fallacy. It's not fallacy. I'm telling you reality. Reality that is happening in Burkina Faso. In Burkina Faso, 10-kilometer road can be done within the space of 1 month. So that is the revolution that we need right now as we speak in Nigeria. We need revolution. We cannot continue being scared. They say, do not talk, don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. If you talk, they will come for you. Bro, how many will you kill? We will have to talk. I don't have the power to do one-man protest, but I have the power. With my little platform here, I have about 300 people live watching me. And at the end of this broadcast, I will have over 30,000 or 20,000 views. So it's enough for me. I've passed the message across to 30-something thousand or for 20-something thousand, views, viewers. I'm excited. I'm very happy that tomorrow my children will not call me a coward, that I sat on the fence and I could not speak, because that is what our parents did to us. They could not speak when they were supposed to speak. They were scared of their life, but today most of them are dead. So it's better if you are dying, you die as a hero than to die as a coward. That is the reason why. And some parents, when they see you talking, they say, hey, please, I don't want to lose you. Bro, lose me. As long as you lose me on a good cause. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue. How long are we going to be doing this? How long? Enduring. Our youth have been jumping Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe. Dying. They know too well that it's a 50-50 thing. It's either you die in the Mediterranean Sea or die in the desert or die in Libya before you get there, or you will get there alive. And some of them, they will get there and develop kind of illness, incurable illness. And some of them will get there, they will be subjected into inhuman situation. Some of them will become subjected into slavery kind of condition. And you are telling me not to talk? Do you think I'm happy? I'm a victim of Nigeria. I'm a victim of bad system. I'm a victim. I've told my story here, time without number. Last year, I lost my only brother. We are two. My mother had only 2 boys. We are 2. I lost my elder brother, my immediate elder brother, last year because of accident. If we had good road, do you think my brother would die in accident? After when I lost my brother, that's when I lost my cool. I said, let anything, whatever that want to happen, let it happen. I will have to speak. with this little platform, I will have to speak. Enough is enough. How long are we going to be suffering in this and be enduring this? Pampering and rubbing their ego, massaging their ego. Today, when you hear that one local government chairman or one councillor is going to so place, you will see the people who organize carnival or put canopy is to start singing praises. Start singing praises to them, making them feel so superior, making them feel like demigod. But to me, I do not see them. They are invisible to me because I don't see any good effects, any reasonable side effect of them. They are criminals to me. I hate politicians to my bone marrow. I hate them. I despise anything about politicians. I dislike them. We cannot continue being scared. And this AFRICOM that the America brought to us, they say African Command or whatsoever, I don't even know the use of this institution in Africa because they are not helpful in any way. They say they are here to support Africa. And at the end of the day, they said they want to fight a dictatorship in Burkina Faso, that Ibrahim Traoré is a dictator, according to Michael Langley, that went to Congress to label Ibrahim Traoré as a dictator. And I keep asking, since you want to fight dictatorship in Africa, can you go to Uganda? Go to Uganda and fight dictatorship. Because that's where the dictatorship is going on now, as we speak. I don't know if I have Ugandans watching me here. There is a high level of dictatorship, tyranny going on in Uganda. Ugandans are being murdered in cold blood because they try to speak up, seeking for good leadership. Are we asking too much? Are we asking too much? Are we asking too much? 200, I'm not saying 10 people, I'm not saying 20 people, 200 Nigerian citizens were murdered in cold blood 2 days ago. Presidency have not done anything. Presidency have not done anything. There's no arrest have been made, no arrest at all. No arrest at all. What the president is saying is reconciliation. That they should find a way for reconciliation. Reconciliation with terrorists. Reconciliation that with people that have killed a lot of people. Reconciliation. Instead of you to speak as a president, the commander-in-chief, to deploy soldiers, use all technical whatever, and drums and search for these people, come the whole bush within that territory. Come the whole bush. They know the killers. They know the people committing these atrocities. They know their location. They know where they are. But they cannot go after them because those people, they are above the law. They are the owner of the country. They are the owner of Nigeria. They are above the law. So the presidency is scared of going after those people that are above the law. Because he cannot tell me if these people are not above the law. They can. Let me tell you, I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. And we have, there's a group of people they call IPOB, right? These people, they are not terrorists, they are not criminals. I'm not a member of IPOB. And for me, I do not agree with them in everything they do. But in the other way around, that is another step to revolution. Okay? When some people are asking for a freedom, for them to go their separate ways, it's also another form of step to revolution. Maybe can wake government up to do the right thing. Okay? But these people were just only, seeking for, freedom, and you declare them terrorist group. But these people that have been killing people in numbers, you call them Fulani headsmen. They are not terrorists. You call them Fulani headsmen and then use tactical English and call them bandits. They are not terrorists. How long are we going to be lying to ourselves till what? Till when? Till when? It is too much. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot continue like this. And now, if you're a Nigerian and you wake up in the morning and go for your business and come back, it is a big privilege. You have to thank God because your life is at stake. And if anything happens to you, nothing will happen. If anything happens to you, nothing will happen. The same thing applicable to all our embassies everywhere across the world. They are useless. Nigerian embassies everywhere across the world is useless. They have been established, for their own selfish reason. If you see the way our ambassadors are living, they live like presidents. They live in a kind of house that you will be wondering, is this just an ambassador or is a president doing nothing, adding no single value? It is sad. Burkina Faso of yesterday is doing these wonders. Somebody that is intentional, that really will love his country, that wants the best for his country. He came on board. He started building road. It's not just that he's building road. He established a national construction company that is taking care of the roads, and he promised his people 5,000 kilometer paved road every year. That is to tell you the resources that is made available after he asked France to leave. Let Nigeria ask the English people to leave, because I know that we are still colonized. Low key, we are still colonized. They're the ones, making laws for Nigeria, the British people. That is why your president will tell you last month that he will go to UK, he will go to Britain to go and unveil his leadership for 2 years. Why not do it in Aso Rock? Or is Aso Rock not enough? Why not do it in Port Harcourt? Why not do it in Calabar? Why not do it in Lagos? Why going to the UK? Because you want to go and give account. That is the reason why these Westerners will never want any youth to take over power, because they know that this millennial age, we are critical thinkers. We are critical thinkers. We are not asking too much. Are we asking too much as a Nigerian? Are we asking too much? Can you just protect our lives so that we can be safe? Our children can be safe. Our mothers and our sisters, our mothers in the farm can be safe in the farm. Are we asking too much? Since you cannot give us constant electricity, since you cannot give us good pipe-borne water, you cannot give us good medical facilities, you cannot give us quality education. Okay, can you protect our lives so that we can struggle on our own and live? We just want to live as Nigerians. Are we asking too much? Are we asking too much? How long are we going to be enduring? They will tell you, endure, it will be well. Endure, it will be well. For how long? For how long are we going to be enduring in this? It is obvious that this people does not have the capacity to protect the lives and property of Nigeria. The lives of Nigerians are at stake. Since Fulani herdsmen would come and display with AK-47, who is giving them AK-47? You look at these people, do you think these people have eaten enough to be able to afford AK-47? They are being sponsored. They are mercenaries that are being sponsored by the elite. They are using them to do dirty jobs. And these people attacks where there's mineral resources, that is where they go. The reason why you can never see them in Niger Delta, because Niger Delta people, they are all mad. Their youth are mad more than them. They cannot even cross. They cannot even cross the riverine. They cannot even cross. They cannot even go closer in the Niger Delta side. If not, I'm telling you the gospel truth, Boko Haram would have been their first target in Niger Delta. We're not asking too much. We're not asking too much. Just give us constant electricity. Keep our lives safe. We're paying tax. We're not even living for free in our own country. We're not living for free. We're paying tax. Okay, use the tax money. Take your resources with your Westerners. Eat, steal, embezzle, no problem. But use our own taxes that we are paying. Use it and protect our own life. Protect our mothers, our fathers, our siblings. Is it a crime to be a Nigerian? Did we commit any crime to become a Nigerian? Why is it that our own is this bad? Why is this bad? Nobody want to talk. People are scared to talk, because if you talk, they come for you. They have their agent every corner. Every corner. 2027 is not even here yet. It's not even around the corner yet. They've started campaign already. These people, they are power mongers. They are too conscious of power. They want to remain in power. And the youth are weak. The youth are weak. Look at Burkina Faso, 37 years old boy. I'm older than this boy. I'm far older than him. I'm older than him with 4 years. I'm 41. Ibrahim Traoré is 37. He's doing these wonders. Making wave, doing things, building companies. A small country like Burkina Faso can establish an electric vehicle manufacturing company, which Nigeria does not even have. We only go to China and import. We cannot establish in Nigeria. Burkina Faso has the factory. And if you go to Burkina Faso, most of their taxis now are electric vehicles. Go to Burkina Faso. They're telling you all these things you are seeing on the internet is lie. Is AI. AI generated videos. Is this, is that. Those are propagandas they sell all to the media, the mainstream media, so that you can start seeing Ibrahim Traoré as a cloud chaser, like seeing like a cloud chaser. Go to Burkina Faso today. That young boy is changing the narrative of every single African. Every African critical thinker will get to understand, yes, there is resources made available for Africa to be great. Africa is the richest continent. I've said it time without number. After Africa is the richest continent on the surface of this earth. There is no continent in this life, even America. Africa is richer than America. Do you know the resources that we have? Do you think Dubai is richer than Nigeria? Do you think Dubai is United Arab Emirates? Do you think they are richer than Nigeria? Do you know how many barrels of oil we produce every day? I mean Nigeria. Do you know how many barrels of oil we produce every day in Nigeria? Do you believe and agree with me that we don't even have refinery, apart from Dangote refinery that was just commissioned few months ago? We do not have refinery. A country that produces such amount of barrels of oil every day does not have refinery. Will you agree with me that as a Nigerian, as an oil-producing country, we're supposed to have nothing less than 4 refineries that is functioning very well in Nigeria? Now, you can imagine and agree with me that if we have 4 refineries functioning in Nigeria, you can imagine how many thousands of youths one refinery would create job for. If we have 4 refineries, you can imagine how many thousands of youth will be out of the street. In Nigeria, you go to university, spend your time, spend your money, your parents will struggle and do all kinds of things to make sure that you go to university and finish school. After 4 years, 5 years, 6 years in this university, when you come out, there's no job available for you. There's no job available for you. A graduate will be riding Okada. A graduate will be riding Okada. A graduate will be driving taxi. A graduate will be a bus conductor. And we just think it is normal. See, let me tell you, I don't know what this person is complaining. And I believe this is an African or who. I don't know who this is. You say Obute. I mean, no, I don't think this is an African. If you're an African, I would have replied you. Listen, let me tell you. First of all, I'm not a greedy person. And I'm not hungry. Look at me very well. I'm not hungry. I'm a very hardworking person. Okay? I'm comfortable with the little I have with my family. I can easily close this channel and go and sit down in my house and forget about what is going on in Nigeria. Focus on my own, right? So if you're telling me to organize my people and fight back, how will I organize my people and fight back if not using my little platform to speak? I can only use my platform. I don't have the capacity. Where will I even start from? Or are you happy seeing what is happening in Nigeria, where 200 people will be massacred in cold blood in one night, and nothing is being done? No arrests have been made. There's no prosecution that has been made. We must wake up. As an African, we must wake up. If you cannot learn from what is happening in Burkina Faso, then learn the bad one that's happening in Nigeria. Because the one that is happening in Nigeria is a wake-up call to every African youth for you to know very well that you can only defend yourself. If you put your hope and trust and confidence in your government, you will fail. They will fail you woefully. They will fail you in all ramification. They will fail you. Africa belongs to us. We can only get it right now before it's late. Get it right now before it is late. Don't be that person that your children will wake up tomorrow and tell you, Daddy, when you were young, what was your contribution? What did you do? When they ask me today, I'm very proud to say, when my children ask me, Daddy, you did not learn, I will tell them, okay, wait, let me give you my channel. You go to my channel and go and listen. Many years ago, I used to say it. Don't be that coward that romances the ego of politicians. Don't be that coward that romances the ego of politicians, making them feel too superior. The blood of the children in Benue State is crying. This is one of the reasons why most of these politicians, their children end up become drug addicts. Because the money they are making, they're not making it in the right way. They're not making the money in the right way. And it's very sad. I will not read this comment because this comment is very, 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 very disrespectful. I will not read it. How long are we going to be continued doing and enduring this? We have been subjected into abject poverty. The citizens are not asking too much. We're not asking too much. Or we're just asking that, can you protect our lives and our properties? That is all. We're not asking too much. What happened in Benue State is a wake-up call to everyone. It's a wake-up call to everyone. Over 200 people massacred in one night. Over 200 people killed in one night. When you come to Nigeria now, there's no constant electricity. We do not have electricity. We do not have constant electricity. In Nigeria now, when light comes now, it will last for like maybe 2 days, 3 days. It's gone for a week or 2 weeks. You will not see light. A country that has mineral resources, that has everything. In Nigeria, there's no good hospitals. The good good hospitals you can see in Nigeria are private hospitals, and they're crazy expensive. Common people, average Nigerians will not be able to afford it. It's very sad. People think it's cruise. It's not cruise. It's a reality that have hit Nigerians. And we must hold the bull by the horn. And this is the time. This is the time we wake up. This is the right time we wake up. Our politicians will come to Africa, come to Nigeria, play politics with the people's lives, embezzle money that is made available to build roads and hospitals. They will embezzle by themselves. And the worst part of it is that they will still take the money to the West to go and buy houses and hotels, send their children and their relatives to America to go and have good life in a better society, and come down to Africa to come and play politics with your life. And you're not saying anything. Every average politician now, their children, their family members are not living in Nigeria. In fact, in Africa, all the African politicians, top African politicians, none of their relatives and family members are living in Nigeria. All their children are all outside the country. All their children are in America, UK, Europe, Canada, having good life, enjoying public fund, living luxury life, doing drug. And you don't want to speak up because you are scared to die. when the death come, you get to understand that even if you talk, you will die. If you don't talk, you will still die. So the best thing is for you to talk and be on a safer side, so that you will not become a coward to your children tomorrow. Speak up. All the celebrities have been compromised in Nigeria. You can imagine what happened in Benue State. No single celebrity posted anything yesterday or day before yesterday. The main media, the main medias and these what's it called, television stations are not talking about Benue State, because they've been compromised with money. Because they know very well, if they talk about Benue State, the masses will get to know what's going on. You don't want the masses to know what is going on. You kill 200 citizens. You allow terrorists to enter a community, kill 200 citizens in one night, and you are not doing anything. No media houses is saying anything. If not very dark man that went there yesterday, a day before yesterday, and put it on the lives and make everybody to know what's going on. We wouldn't know what was going on in Benue State. That's how the whole issue will be swept under the carpet. We cannot continue like this now. Festus John, where are you watching from? Festus John said, let's pray God to help us. I know one day God will intervene. My brother, well done. Thank you very much. Keep the good work. One day God will intervene. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For it, let me tell you, to be sincerely speaking, I'm not doing this because I want to do it for money. And I'm not doing it for people to see me as a good person. I'm doing it because it's my passion. Has been my passion. I was eagerly looking for that platform that will I will have the audience, people who will listen to me, so that I can say it the way it is in my heart. I feel deeply sad. Yesterday when I watched the video, I cried. I cried so bitterly. I saw children being murdered in cold blood. Let me play this video. You see by yourself. Let me play this video. I don't know how many of you have seen this video in Very Dark Man's page, but let me play it so that you see what Nigerians are going through. It is not child's play. It is not child's play. It is not. This is what they don't want us to see. They don't want us to see. I have serious internet problem. Let me go.
My mouth cannot speak unless you see it by yourself. So please follow me with the camera. Now, if you notice something, you can see the smoke still coming out because everywhere was burned. Please take the camera around. Now, let me show you this thing. Please.
Extremely bad. Internet is bad. Internet is bad. I wanted to play the video where, when Very Dark Man went to Benue State and, interviewed the residents of that community. And he got to show us little children that were born alive. Little kids that were born alive. It's uncalled for. Ibrahim Traoré, yes. Yeah, I pray. He said, I pray for a president like Ibrahim Traoré. Listen, let me tell you, we have millions of Ibrahim Traoré in Nigeria. We have millions of Ibrahim Traoré in Nigeria. The only thing that is our problem is we can easily be compromised with money. If we have somebody like Traoré, Omoyele Traoré in Nigeria as a leader, you will see the change that we desire, which will happen. Traoré will do wonders. He will do just like Ibrahim Traoré. Please, can you guys hear me, please? Because it seems like my broadcast is freezing. This internet is killing me. Please, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. please comment in the comment section, please. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me clear? Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, please? Okay, thank you very much. You say you can hear me. Okay, let me show you. Let me play this video. But I'm scared, because I don't want this thing. Sorry. Sorry. I want to let me show you guys.
In Benue State, where the attack took place yesterday, that claimed the lives of over 200 persons. The herdsmen attack. Now, what my eyes have seen, my mouth cannot speak. You see it by yourself. So please follow me in the camera. Now, if you notice something, you can see the smoke still coming out because everywhere was burnt. Please take the camera around. Now, let me show you this thing. Please, this video is very sensitive, so it might be very disturbing for you. So a warning is on the video. Thank you. Now, these are human beings. This is a child that was burnt to ashes. This is another one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 4. This is 5.
I have serious network problem, and I don't know why. Oh.
All right. So I am live in Yellow.
For real, I have serious network problem, and I don't know why. I feel very, 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 very bad. These days, my network is absolutely nonsense. This is the problem we have. This is what we're saying in Africa here. Nothing is working. Nothing is working. Nothing. We are living in the stone age. Ordinary internet. Our internet are very bad. Instead of our internet, Nigeria, Gambia is even better. What about Nigeria? It is very bad. And we're having very important discussion here. Very fruitful discussion. And internet will not allow me to play the internet. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. We need to start doing well. We need to start doing better. Within the space of 2 years, Ibrahim Traoré, he's building a power plant that will supply 24 hours electricity to Burkina Faso people. He's currently building a power plant that will supply 24 hours electricity to Burkina Faso people. That is a leader that is intentional. He's ready to work. This is what we need. Those minor things that we're supposed to have, we need them. I'm telling you, brother, this is genocide, pure genocide going on in Benue State. And you can imagine that nothing is being done. Nothing, absolutely nothing has been done. No arrest has been made. No effort has been made. And police is saying they are going to the border side to do what? What? Can you use drone to search for these people inside the bush? Get them apprehended? And you think it's normal? That you are doing like as if it's not your business today does not mean it will not be your business tomorrow. This is a serious concern for every Nigerian.
100%. The herdsmen attack. Now, what my eyes have seen, my mouth cannot speak unless you will see it by yourself. So please follow me in the camera. Now, if you notice something, you can see the smoke still coming out because everywhere was burnt. Please take the camera around. Now, let me show you this thing. Please, this video is very sensitive, so it might be very disturbing for you. So a warning is on the video. Thank you. Now, these are human beings. This is a child that was burnt to ashes. This is another one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 4. This is 5. This is 6. Now look at the skull of this one. This is 7. These are their bones. These are children that were born in this place. As I am counting now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in this room alone. Look at their bones. Look at their bones. Please zoom in these bones. These are bones. Now in this room again. This room again. Zoom in. This is another 1, 2, 3. See their bones as well. They were bones. They were all bones to ashes. And let's go outside. And this is another room again. This is another person. This one you can see. This one is still even very much fresh. The body is still very fresh. It's another room again. Another room again. This is another place again. Please go. See their bones. Get it? See bone. This is the bone of a human being. See, this is a child. This is a child. See another one. These are children. These are children that were massacred here, burnt to ashes here. Now, the reason why I came here, I'll go and interview some of the persons that were there, that witnessed everything, that can explain. The reason why I came is, one thing I've noticed is that it seems the government don't know what is happening. Maybe because it is not in their faces yet. I don't know why back in the day, when things like this happen, the news, the media bring it to our faces. But nowadays, it's as if maybe they have paid them not to come and talk about things like this. And it's, please, bros, let's just go. So, please, who is that man that was here yesterday? Please, can you come? I'll still take you guys around the area so that you can see. Bros, please. Good day. My name is Very Dafman. I just came here when I heard what happened. I came here to see the situation of things, and I'm not going to lie to you. What I saw now really broke my heart. Seeing all these people burnt to ashes, really broke my heart. So I have just one purpose: to put it out there for the government to really see what is going on. So please, can you tell us what happened yesterday? You don't need to use English. Use PG, more the flow well.
Okay. Yesterday we were in our town at around 10:45.
10:45.
Yeah.
In the morning.
In the evening.
In the evening.
That is in the night.
Yes.
Then it started raining, so we were indoor. Then at about the time now, then the herdsmen, Fulani men, just came nowhere. They started hunting us at the police station over there.
You're at the police station? That's where it started?
Yes. No, fully, they knew very well that the police station are there and that they are wearing arms, preparing for whatever that will comes. Then from there...
Did they chase the policemen away?
No, the policemen were there to attack them. They did their job.
They did their best.
Their best. Then from there, knowing that, okay, they have attacked them fully there, then another group was down here without the notice of the policemen. Then they started opening the door from one door to another. They were with many weapons. They break the door while entering into the door, into the room. They pour the fuel and then
light fire.
And then that is how it started. And we are hopeless. And what you have seen here now, a lot of people that die in our community is unexpected. We did not believe that such will happen in our own area. Such will happen in our own town. Because We were thinking that the government is there for us. Maybe around 10:45 p.m., there was no security to come to our aid. It is our community youth
that stood up.
that stood up for this. We were hopeless.
I see you. Festus John, Jesus Christ, this is genocide. Very painful. Well, oh, I told you. Yeah. Oh, it is very sad. It is very sad.
Even take one as well, as they are tying your people, you two, you fighting them. But did you manage to even take the life of any one of them?
Yeah, the youth tried a lot. Tried. What they would have?
No, none of them.
None of them. But what I mean is,
they tried their best to defend the town.
From there, the security came. When they say the policemen, sincerely, we need to appreciate the policemen. Because if not for the policemen, this town would have been down. What you would have seen here would have been a mess.
Okay.
It is very sad. Child God. Nigerian government failed the citizens. That's just the fact about everything. We've been failed by the government. Nothing. The system is nothing to write home about. The system failed every single citizen of Nigeria. The system failed us. I've told you guys, time without number, I'm that victim. I'm a victim of Nigerian system. I'm a victim. I'm a victim of Nigeria. Nigerian government, Nigeria is not a country that you should put your confidence on. That's one of the reasons why I keep telling people, I keep telling our youth, if you're a Nigerian youth, make sure that you have a plan B, and your plan B should be to leave the country. That's the only way forward. That is the only way forward. Sorry. That is the only way forward.
I am live in Yelewata in Benue.
Let me see. All right.